Oh my God, it's the Show Fee Podcast. I'm Stu, and this is foot model Ashanti. Back again.
Hi guys.
We're actually going to start this off with the Ashanti topic of the day. So take it away, Ashanti. No, but I got the Ashanti topic of the day right here.
I'm over here like
It says, I want to talk about the new wave of people teaching these new girls how to make pedicure content, and if I think they are legit, and what my experience has been.
I
From
think
Ashanti.
that's a good topic actually.
You sent that to
I
me.
know. I'm being funny. um so as of recently, I decided to post or share with my personal main page
Okay.
what I do.
Okay.
When I shared it, I had a lot of requests.
Mm-hmm.
There were clearly people who were like, that's fucking weird. And
Mm-hmm.
then you have girls that are like, nah, like, we see the life you live, we want parts.
Mm-hmm.
But really and truly, I don't think I'm into teaching or mentoring anyone how to do this anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I've had multiple friends of mine that I've put on and kind of guided them into the way of doing things. And it's like everyone wants money, but no one wants to do the work. No
Yeah.
one wants to put forth the effort it takes to actually build a page and to build clientele and to build trust and then on top of that, these girls think it's weird.
Yeah.
So like it's like how can you flourish if you think it's weird?
Yeah.
No one's going to feel comfortable with you if they think you think it's weird.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot to talk about with that topic because they do think it's weird, which is why they want to find this niche website that everybody goes to share content, rather than just getting on OnlyFans and doing it there, or clips for sale or anything.
You're talking about Feet Finder?
Yeah. Well,
Mm.
not just Feet Finder, but they're looking for this specific site. A lot of them think it's Feet Finder, but you know.
Yeah, you know what's so funny? I signed up for Feet Finder just to be funny, just to see like what it's like. I was getting spammed. Like I was literally just getting a bunch of scam likely numbers hitting me up and asking for stuff. Like I'm like, oh my gosh, is this what these girls are dealing with?
Yeah, Feet Finder is a scam. Feet Finder is such a scam.
It is.
So they charge you to post. They charge you. How much did you pay?
I don't remember. This was actually a while ago.
So they charge you a monthly fee to post on their site,
Mm.
and they take 20% of your earnings. So just like how a lot of these other sites take 20%, Feet Finder takes 20% plus you pay them to use the site. So it's a
Mm.
scam in a million different ways.
Wait, I didn't even know it went that far though. Like,
Yeah, it's really bad. I mean, I don't even know how it got so popular. I really don't, because it's just it, as far as like a business model, a business model, it's awful. Like structurally, it's awful. You're charging people to use the site and taking their earnings. But also,
yeah.
what are you earning and how are people finding you? I don't know. I don't know how the site works. I've never been dumb enough to like go and
Yeah,
sell content or whatever.
you know,
It's
I didn't sell any content on there. Honestly, I just really just went to go see what it was about. Like,
yeah, yeah. But back to the ladies that are trying to get into it. They do think it's weird, but they think if it's just like them posting their pedicures or whatever, people won't describe them as being weird as long as they're not associated with the sex worker sites. They'll be fine. But there's no way to do this and just come off like doing it the right way. There's no way to do it the right way and then come off as completely normal or regular or whatever these people want to be.
yeah,
Because at a certain point, in order to make really good money, you're going to reach the more weird side of it.
I
It's
completely agree with that
yeah.
because right now, like, I'm like, damn, should I get more weirder? Or should I like just kind of chill and just stay in my lane? Or do I want to, explore into other things? But I'm kind of, not kind of, I'm very big on doing what I want to do
Yeah.
and doing what I feel comfortable doing,
Yeah.
because that's the only way I'm going to enjoy what I'm doing. And I don't want to do, like, this is like a job to me, but it's not a job to me, if you get what I mean. Like, it's like a fun job.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm
All this
excited
stuff.
to go do this job.
Yeah. This stuff becomes a job when you do what a bunch of people are asking you to do. Like if a bunch of people are saying, "Where's the fart content?" and you don't want to do that, but you start doing it because the money's there. That's when it becomes a job because you're doing what people are telling you to
Tell you
do.
to do. Yes, you're actually
Basically,
right.
yeah, you basically got a boss at that point. Your audience is your boss. So when you're making content or whatever you do, as long as you're doing what you want to do, it's never going to feel like a job.
Right.
But once you start feeling like you got to force stuff to make more money or get more views or whatever you're looking for, that is when it becomes a job. You're doing stuff that you really don't want to do. So definitely stay in your comfort zone. You ain't got to do too much. As long as you're enjoying yourself, that's all that matters.
And just to be clear, just because, I don't mentor anyone into doing this stuff anymore, I don't discourage anyone from not doing it,
Wait, what? What do you mean anymore? When were you doing mentorship?
Not like a real mentorship, but like people in my real life know what I do.
Oh, okay.
And they've asked me like, "Hey, can you help me start a page?" And I'm just like, I've helped like 3 people start a page and it went nowhere. They just played games because, like I said, people don't like, the girls don't understand that this is not just quick money. It's quick money when you get to the point where you need to, like,
Yeah.
it's just not gonna come like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's more than just sharing pictures of your feet. Like, let's be for real.
Yeah, that's what a lot of girls think it is. They actually think that you take a picture of your toes, you get
And that's
fresh
it.
petty.
Like,
Yeah.
as if AI can't fucking make a picture and
Yeah.
like, I can take a picture of your feet right now and act like, and tell AI to make it look pretty and make it look like it's mine, and we can sell that. Like, what are we talking about right now?
Yeah, I think the main issue with the it's just selling feet pics ideology is the fact that there's feet pics online for free everywhere. Like you're gonna have a lot of competition if you're just taking
Feet
pictures of
pictures.
your feet. You got a
Exactly.
lot of competition because the actual foot models that do this for a living, they're posting feet for free. I mean, as far as feet pics,
Right.
that's just on Instagram. Like it on Instagram right now.
That's what I'm saying. You can go on anybody's page and see feet for free.
Yeah.
So like, why would I pay you for just pictures? Like, let's be for real.
Yeah, and I'm surprised they don't come to that logical understanding.
People are dumb.
Yeah, I mean,
and gullible.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But that's one of the things that happened after the Shade Room interview because the interviewer, Justin, he kept describing it as selling feet pics. And that just threw the whole thing off because there are
I guess
points.
It's just for the vanilla people.
Yeah, but then it throws everybody. People don't get a good understanding if you call it that.
I think because of the platform the interview was on, I think that's maybe why they chose those words.
Yeah.
But like you said, people should use their logic sense to know, like, hey, there has to be a catch.
Yeah, well, there's points in the video where we're talking about meeting people in person, but it kind of like the real nitty gritty gets cut out. The interviews are very heavily edited. So the real nitty gritty, like I broke everything down. They cut all of it out.
Well, like what did you expect?
Well, they were asking me questions about it. I'm like,
do you watch Euphoria?
I used to. I haven't seen it recently.
Euphoria in the new season, I forgot the girl's name. Anyway, she started selling feet content. Like they show that in the show. Like that's what she was doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that was it. She was just taking pictures.
But I don't understand.
Making bank. Yeah. And I'm just like, this is what you guys are projecting out there. And this is why these girls think it's so easy. And it's not.
Yeah, I just they were asking us questions about sessions and they cut all of it out. I just didn't understand why they would even ask us.
If they were gonna cut it out,
Yeah,
they were
that
just being nosy,
I don't
or
know.
they probably
Maybe
didn't
they
realize
thought they were going to put it in, and then later on they were like, we
we
can't
can't.
use this. But yeah, the selling feet pics narrative, it's a bad narrative to put out there.
Yeah, I agree.
And a bunch of those girls followed me after the interview, and if you just look through my page, you'll learn that it's much more than just selling
Selling
feet
picture,
pics.
yeah.
I mean, especially because on my page you can see everybody's feet for free, so you got to know that this is it's not as
This
simple.
no way he's making money just off of
Yeah,
friggin' pictures. Like, let's be for real.
yes, it's not that simple at all. Um, and what is up with people calling it pedicure content? I think that's another way to try to normalize it.
Pedicure content.
Like you're trying to make it sound like you don't make foot
Fit,
fetish
fit.
content. You're making
They're trying
pedicure.
to avoid putting foot fetish out there. Those
Yeah,
words specifically.
yeah, definitely avoiding labels.
Mm-hmm.
Which goes back to the OnlyFans thing, which is why a lot of these girls want to avoid using OnlyFans. Even though it's all the same. I mean, if you go on Feet Finder, you're getting scammed for your feet pics. You use OnlyFans, they take the 20%, but that's really nothing. That ain't much. Um, and OnlyFans is a much bigger site, so you'll have more success on OnlyFans. I mean,
Yeah.
much more success on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
But they don't want that label. They don't want the OnlyFans label.
Do you do clips for sale?
I was going to, but Clips for Sale was complicating a lot of things. And I guess I got lazy with it and said I'm going to stick to OF.
I think
Because,
I'm gonna like dab into clip for sale. I've been hearing like really good things about it lately. I
yeah,
don't
people
know.
make money on there, but they're really strict when it comes to identifying
Consent.
people and yeah. Um, and that's what kind of kept me away from it because OnlyFans, all you do is tag people.
Right.
That's much easier than getting IDs and signing papers and stuff. OnlyFans lets you do it that way, but you can just tag people on OF.
Right.
You can literally tag the wrong person and they'll leave the video up.
I actually don't mind knowing everybody's information. So
But it's just those extra steps that turned me off to Clips for Sale. But Clips
what
for
you
Sale,
hiding?
what am I hiding?
What you hiding that you don't want nobody to know your name, your address, your ID.
No, all my stuff is out there. Like I've had people take pictures of my ID so they can post their stuff on Clips for Sale.
Okay.
But it's just annoying to do all that stuff when on
Every
OF
time.
you can literally just type in a username, tag it, and they're like, okay, that's that person.
So what if OF like starts making that a thing though?
Then I'll do it, but it hasn't. Like it is a thing if that person does not have an OF.
Okay.
They make you do all that extra stuff.
Okay. Okay.
But even then, it's like I said, you could just tag the wrong person, and they'll still
And there's still
yeah, because they're not like looking through and verifying everything. I've tagged the wrong girl plenty of times. If the girl don't have an OF, just tag somebody else.
Okay.
But OF just makes everything so much easier, like using the platform in general, and it's the biggest platform. So I just always feel like it's just much easier over there anyway. But Clips for Sale has an algorithm. That's the biggest difference. OF, you got to promote your OF for people to find your OF.
Right.
Clips for Sale has an algorithm.
Okay.
So if a lot of people are viewing your clips, you're going to end up in an algorithm. And like they have a search engine and all that stuff. So OF doesn't have any of that. You gotta sell your own OF.
Okay.
There's no algorithm pushing your content to certain audiences. So that's the main advantage with Clips for Sale. But I'm not a full-time sex worker, so I would never I don't need to do Clips for Sale. I get my little bit of extra money from OF, and I don't know. I just don't really need Clips for Sale.
Okay.
If I wanted to go full-time, I would use it. I would.
So it's not a tool you feel like you need to use right now.
No, because OF is not even a side hustle. It's like something I do just to do it sometimes.
That's how my OF is too. Like I don't really pay attention to it. I upload, if they buy, they buy. But like literally the money is just sitting there.
Yeah. Actually the Ashanti topic also says you want to talk about whether or not you think these people are legit. I don't know if you're talking about the people that are mentoring or the people that are making the content?
Well, we can talk about both.
Do you think mentors are legit?
50-50. Is that a good answer?
I
No.
guess if you
You annoyed with me.
if you elaborate.
Okay, so like I think they're not full of shit or like bullshit, but like
Mhm.
at the same time, it's like, are you gonna tell someone exactly everything and what to do?
Yeah, Mimi does. She tells people about sessions and all that stuff. Like she tells people how to make the real money. Like if you do nudity, you're gonna make more money. If you do sessions, you're gonna make more money. So she breaks all that down. But it's up to the people whether or not they actually want to use that part of it,
Mm-hmm.
or if they just want to take her advice when it comes to angles and lighting and advice and that type of stuff. So she leaves it up to you. Whichever part of the lesson you want to take home, that's up to you.
Okay.
But that's how she does it. I don't know about these other
Not
people.
everybody is like that. I don't think so.
Yeah, a lot of these girls are scamming.
Mm-hmm.
And the easiest way to tell is when they keep talking about dollar amounts. When they're promoting their mentorship and they just keep saying, I made this much in this month and that much in that month. I made this much last year. And then they fool people into thinking you're about to make six figures off of selling
7 pictures.
feet pics. That's impossible. Nobody's doing that. So those are the ones that are definitely scams.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
mean, I've seen girls with pages that are too small to be making that kind of money, talking about how much they make off of feet content.
Just lying.
Yeah. But I mean, that's not even like mentorship scams are very common in general. Like these people selling classes
Yes.
on how to make more money.
Trading and
Yeah.
this, that, and the third. Like, I'm like, side eye.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff is scams because it's an easy hustle.
Yeah, but as far as the models though, I feel like a lot of them are not legit.
What do you mean not legit?
They're not really true to it. Like
Oh,
you
yeah.
can tell the difference between someone who really understands the fetish
Mhm.
and who's in the community, and then you have some that are really just there for the money.
Yeah. I mean, most footballs are definitely
They all
just
there for the money.
Yeah.
Facts.
Just there for the money.
Of
Yeah.
course, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Yeah.
But you have some of them that really actually enjoy what they do.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. You can definitely tell the difference. I mean, I've had some sessions that were pretty stale where the girl just kind of sits there. I've had girls on their phone throughout the entire
Oh
session.
my gosh, I heard that in a session yesterday. Like the guy was like, I appreciate you for not being on your phone. But I'm like, sometimes the person you're session with doesn't really make it like there's no there's just sometimes there's just no conversation. Like the guys, sometimes they come into the sessions and they just feel shy. And
Okay.
just,
You've been on your phone throughout an entire session.
Not throughout the entire session.
I've had a girl do that. She was on her phone texting the whole session, and it was kind of awkward. Because at that point, I feel like you don't actually enjoy what you do, and that makes it awkward. Because I'm like, you don't actually want to be here. So this feels strange.
I have certain sessions that actually just like being ignored. Like sometimes they just want it to be my feet and them.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
But I like to interact with my sessions though. Like I like to have a conversation. I like to start up conversation like, hey, like, how did you get into this? Is this your first session? Who have you sessioned with? How do you like your FJs? How do you, like, what are you into? Are you into toes? Are you into souls? Like,
Okay.
Little starter questions.
So this is before the session starts.
This is like, yeah, while we're like getting ready, and then I just kind of confirm, what we're doing today.
Okay.
And we get into it. And they're in La La Land after.
Okay, yeah, that's normal. But during a session, I do think you should at least act like you're into it, unless somebody does prefer to be ignored. But if it's not like an ignore kink going on here, then you should probably act like you're into it because it starts to feel awkward.
Yeah.
if it seems like you don't want to be here.
I agree.
But yeah, there's definitely a massive difference between the girls that want to do it and the girls that are solely in it for the money.
I'm not gonna lie, Stu. Don't be mad at me. But my sponsor, I have a sponsor.
Yeah, yeah.
He's been he's been edging, and he literally needs like 20 seconds of my time.
Oh,
Do you
what does
mind?
that mean?
Like, I'm going to do a video chat real quick.
For 20
He's
seconds?
been no. When I say he's been edging, he's been edging.
All right, go for it.
So yeah,
I don't know if I should stop the recording and then start it
you don't
again.
even have to, because I'm literally just going to do this right here.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. You like these feet? There you go. And that was actually shorter than I thought, for real, for real.
Yeah,
Thanks.
we might have to cut that out the episode. Well, I'm not sure. I think it's about
Sorry, thanks.
we might not have to cut that because of like implications and stuff.
Mm.
As long as it's not implied that something gross is going on. But we can get into the tweets of the week.
Okay.
A segment where we talk about trending tweets. We react to trending tweets.
Let's see what's trending.
Oh, I'm unprepared.
Are you? Whoa.
No.
Is Stu there?
Actually, do you want to talk about the drama I experienced
Oh Lord.
over this past week?
Oh Lordy, you're always in some type of drama though. What is
I'm-
going on?
Wait. No, I'm not.
No, he said, no, I'm not.
I'm
All right,
not
go ahead. Tell me the
always
drama.
involved in drama. Is
Not
insane.
always, but I be hearing your name here and there.
No, but were you keeping up with the Miss J situation?
No, I did not.
Do you follow Miss J?
I think so, yes.
Yeah, so she hit me up asking me to interview her, saying she really wanted to be interviewed or whatever. And then fast forward to the day before we're supposed to meet, I send her my address and all that great stuff. Mind you, way ahead of time, we already discussed, date and time and all that stuff.
You're right. I know how that
So the day
goes.
before she's supposed to show up, I send her my address. And I'm like, see you tomorrow. And she goes, anytime? I'm like, anytime? No, the time that we
agreed on.
Yeah, that we already discussed. So I just update her on the time. Maybe she just lost track or whatever. Then the next day when we're supposed to do the interview, she hits me up saying, "Oh, my session arrives at this time, so I should be able to make it on time right after the session." And then we get closer and closer to the time, and she's like, "Oh, my session is arriving late, so we'll have to push the interview back." And she's like, "Oh, my session just got here. We'll have to push it back further." And then eventually she's like, "OMG, I'm so booked right now." She never says I can't make it or I have to cancel. For whatever weird reason, she's trying to convince me that she's showing up for this interview.
Right.
That she knows she's not
Ever
showing
going
up
to show for.
So life is all about perspective. You have to envision someone else's perspective. I got dressed and ready for this episode and set everything up. And I am now sitting here waiting for you.
There was no consideration.
Yeah. So you keep pushing this time back. Hours of my day are going by where I'm literally sitting here waiting for you.
Right.
And all of a sudden she ghosts me. After saying I'm so booked right now, she got booked by a bunch of different clients out of nowhere, apparently. After saying I'm so booked right now, and she says, "Oh, I'll let you know when I have some free time or whatever." And then I later on in the night, I'm like, "Okay, so do you just want to do this tomorrow?" And then she ghosted me.
Oh.
Didn't get a text back that night or the next day, and that is when everything started to click in my head. I'm
What
like,
clicked in your head?
well, I started to wonder if she was actually ever in Atlanta
Mm.
because she had dates to come to Atlanta. She hit me up to do an interview here in Atlanta.
And she hit you up.
Yeah, yeah, I posted videos about it on my solo channel and everything. I got the DMs and everything in the video.
Okay.
She hit me up asking for an interview that she never really wanted to do. It was one of the strangest business
Interactions,
inquiries
yeah.
ever. But yeah, so she ghosted me, and I made a couple of videos about it, showing everybody the DMs. And I even put it out there that I wanted somebody to let me know that she actually came to Atlanta. Like, let me know if any of y'all booked her, if any of y'all saw her in Atlanta. I posted this on Twitter. It was big on Twitter.
At this
I
point, you're
posted it.
basically thinking she's a scam. Like,
Yeah,
are you even real? Like,
yeah, I'm trying to verify this so I don't just call the girl a scammer out of nowhere.
right,
So
okay.
I'm like, okay, somebody give me hard evidence that she's been here. I got thousands of followers. Somebody, and a lot of my followers are here in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody had to book her. So this goes up on Twitter. A bunch of people saw it on Twitter. A bunch of people saw it on my Instagram story. Nothing. Not even. I asked for hard evidence. Nobody even made a basic claim
Right.
that she came or they booked her. So at that point, I was like, okay, she never showed up in Atlanta. But there was multiple red flags even before I put all that stuff out, trying to verify that she came. Like, you know how models, when they set a date to go to a city, they promote the date plenty of times.
Mm-hmm.
And the day before they go, they say, hey, I'm going to be here tomorrow. And then when they're on the way,
They're
they say,
saying,
I'm
I'm
on
on
the
the
way
way.
there. They got pictures of them on a flight or in a car, whatever, however you traveling. And then when they get there, they're posting when they're there. They're like, I'm in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
This is my hotel, my Airbnb. No posts. All she did was promote the dates, and she disappeared the weekend she was in Atlanta.
You literally just named, sorry, you named everything that I actually do, like when I'm traveling.
Yeah, that's what foot models do when they're actually traveling.
Okay.
Because you want to, this is your business. You promote it as many times as you can.
Mm-hmm.
But we got nothing. We got some dates, and then she arrives in Atlanta, and there's nothing. No story, no tweets, nothing. Like you didn't work with any creators, male creators, foot models. You didn't take a picture during a foot worship. You didn't take a picture of your hotel. Nothing. So it was all. There were so many red flags. But the weirdest thing about all of this is I didn't pay her. And if you're not paid to do something, you have no obligation to
Do it.
yeah, or to fool this person into thinking you're showing up. That's the weirdest part about all of this. Why are you trying so hard to convince me you're showing up? Just cancel the interview.
Right. Just say, hey, I'm not gonna be able to make it.
Yeah, that's what pissed me off the most.
Running around.
Like, what are you doing this for?
Yeah.
How do you benefit?
So you didn't get an answer? She hasn't reached out?
She ghosted me, and then I exposed her, and then she got mad, and she started replying to me on Twitter. She posted a photo trying to prove that she was here. The photo was BS, complete BS. Nothing about Atlanta, nothing about being in a hotel or Airbnb in Atlanta, just BS. So she couldn't prove that she was here. Nobody vouched for her being here. She is a scammer or she's schizophrenic.
Yo, please. Let's not
She,
diagnose anybody.
oh, I already did. I made a whole video. I made a whole video calling her
I have to go
schizophrenic.
see this.
Yeah, I made a whole video calling her schizophrenic because this is schizophrenic behavior. I just don't understand trying to
Can you
convince
show
me.
me?
The video is like 7 minutes long.
Oh,
I can show you after.
okay. Show me how.
But I made a whole video because this is schizophrenic behavior. This is more than just a scam. Like when you scam somebody, you gain something from it. Why
true.
are you trying so hard to convince me that you're here, convince me that you're showing up?
And
It doesn't make, outside of schizophrenia, it doesn't make any sense. Maybe you could try to explain it. How does it make any sense?
I don't see how that makes any sense, though, really and truly.
And like she ghosted me. Like, just tell me you can't.
Make it.
I just don't like. Even if
Because
you
what
are
were you gonna do?
pretending,
Beat her? If she couldn't make it? Like, I'm not gonna be scared to tell you I'm not gonna be able to make it. Like,
it was so confusing.
that's a little weird, though. I hope you get some type of like clarification on that for sure.
No,
Maybe you
I'm
guys
never going to get
can.
clarification because she got really mad about it. I'm telling you, it was a whole back and forth on Twitter. She got really mad about it.
How can you get mad? This is my experience with you, and I'm sharing it.
I don't know. Like she could have avoided all of this just by canceling, even if she did
But even
pretend.
responding at some point in time, she didn't do that. You said she could just ghosted you completely.
Yeah, she ghosted me. She
Yeah,
ghosted me.
that's unprofessional.
Yeah, very confusing situation. Like I said, outside of schizophrenia, I don't understand what was going on with this woman. Like, if you're going to pretend like you're going to a city, I assume you're trying to collect deposits and then block a bunch of guys that gave you deposits or ghost a bunch of guys that gave you deposits and run off with their money.
Mm-hmm.
That's usually how that scam goes.
Yeah.
You don't schedule a free interview and try to convince the guy that's doing the free interview
Did
that
you
you're in his
promote
city.
her?
Of
Did you
course
like?
not. I don't. No. There, for the most part, I don't promote because of that. Because I know there's a chance you won't show up.
I
I'm,
always show up, right? I do though.
no, but after I meet you the first time, then we actually have something established.
But I still met you the first time.
I don't think you understand what I'm saying. I didn't promote our first episode though, right? I wouldn't promote the first episode I'm doing with somebody because I do not know you. I don't know if you're going to. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't know how good you are at doing professional business. So I'm not going to promote. Like, and Miss J, I hadn't heard of her before she hit me up. That was the first time I looked into her stuff or anything. So this is a person that I don't know of at all hitting me up for an interview. I'm not promoting that. Ain't no way.
I don't blame you. You have
But
a
yeah,
valid reason to feel how you feel.
but yeah, it was just so. And honestly, what really, because I made one video about it, exposing it and talking about how weird the situation was. And then she went in my comments on YouTube and she was like, yeah, I'm just prioritizing my paid clients. I'm going to deal with my paid clients before I ever do something for free. Like,
But she could have just communicated that.
I mean, there's so many things wrong with that statement. Like, you scheduled this 4 p.m. slot. Maybe tell me that you don't want to do it anymore. Or don't even schedule something for free if that's even how you feel about doing a free interview in the first place. Because you know there's the potential that you could get booked for something that day. And if you're just going to replace the slot, don't even accept a free interview. Don't even go out looking for one. There's just so many things. And I just felt like in that moment, that was when I really started to question whether or not she was actually in Atlanta. Because I'm like, you trying to get away with something here. You're really trying to get away with something here. And that was when I posted the Instagram story and the tweet asking people to verify that she was here. And nobody could. Now, you had her little fan club. You know, football's got fanboys and simps or whatever y'all call them.
And what they were saying.
You had fanboys come out and defend her. Not by saying she was here. Not by verifying she was here.
But like they know that she's a person, like she's a real person.
Yeah, they're like, I got a custom from her 2 years ago. She did good business. Or they're like,
2 years ago? What are we talking about 2 years ago for?
Yeah, and then some dude was like, I sessioned with her post-COVID. She's legit. I'm like, Bro, what?
We're in 2026.
Yeah. And that's the thing about these girls. Some of them will start scamming after years of legitimacy.
Do it, yeah, that's true.
They'll build up this legit portfolio, have everybody take them seriously, and then they start scamming. This has happened several times over with several foot models. So these dudes
That's
vouching
actually
for
really smart.
yeah,
I'm playing. I'm playing.
yeah, they do it. I mean, Sunshine's golden arch. She tried to get over. It happens.
Not too much. Not too much.
I mean, I've already made a whole video about
Not
her
too
too.
much. Not with me here.
Yeah, she's a scammer.
Oh my god, here we go.
She's a scammer.
I love you, Sunshine.
But maybe that's why she retired. I got her pretty good too.
Yo, please.
Twitter, YouTube video.
Back to Miss J.
If she tries to make a comeback,
Back to Miss
I'm
J.
shutting it down. But
Me
yeah.
and Sunshine gonna come here and we're gonna do an interview with you together.
Oh, she would never. It was bad with her.
It was bad?
Oh yeah, she hates me.
Oh my god.
She tried to run off with $125. Had to give that right back. Yeah, my stuff gets pretty big on Twitter whenever I expose somebody.
People like drama.
Yeah, that stuff goes crazy, so it's not a good idea to scam me.
Here you go.
I'm just saying, it's not a good idea. You can look at this stuff on Twitter.
The name of this episode is going to be Scam Alert.
No, it's not.
Scammer.
Because I've already made such a big deal about the scams. There's no point in naming the episode Scam Alert.
You should name it Ashanti Scammed You.
No, that's clickbait. You suffer for that type of stuff.
You're right.
Your watch time takes a hit for that type of stuff because people click on the video and they go, "What? This is not what the video is about," and they click off.
That's true.
Tanks your watch time.
You're right. Never mind.
How you been doing on YouTube?
I've been doing all right. I think I'm growing for the most part.
You're not monetized?
Not yet, no.
Have you been tracking your...
I haven't been... Not too much on me. Still, like, I've been...
Oh, my God.
I think y'all forget I actually work a full-time job.
It takes seconds to track.
No.
It takes seconds to track your
I haven't
YouTube.
monetized it yet, but I'm slowly progressing in my YouTube era.
But you don't know whether or not you're close to monetization or eligible. You have to actually check it.
We're going to check right now, child.
Wait, what are you about to check, though?
My YouTube.
Your YouTube studio or your YouTube channel?
No, not my YouTube studio, my YouTube channel.
Your channel's not going to tell you that.
Oh. So where do I check that?
You have to check it on YouTube Studio.
Okay, I don't have YouTube Studio on this phone. Okay, so never mind.
Ashanti,
Sasha just
you
texted
can't
me.
even... Are you linking with Sasha?
Yeah, I'm actually seeing her right after this.
Oh, I didn't know she was here.
It's my love bug.
Y'all going out?
We're just going to get something to eat.
Oh, boring. No, I'm kidding. No, people got to eat.
He called us boring.
No, people got to eat.
No, she's being actually really boring because she's on this whack-ass diet. I already cursed her out.
She's on a diet?
That's what she said. A fucking plant-based diet, vegetables only. Like, what are you doing?
Vegan?
No, I guess her trainer has her on a diet right now.
Oh.
She's trying to get...
Yeah.
She's trying to be like you.
Yeah. The weird thing is, though, she does so much fart stuff that I don't know how much she can change her diet, but whatever.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to ask her that today.
Yeah, the whole reason she gained weight is because of the fart stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a recap of the whole Miss J situation.
That's very unfortunate.
We'll see if she tries to make a comeback. If she does, I'll shut it down.
I gotta go look into these videos.
All right, we can get into the tweets of the week. We got a couple of feet tweets.
Okay.
Men that love feet are so obvious they stare super hard trying to look at some toes.
That's not too true.
Oh, you don't think that's true?
I don't think that's true.
You haven't experienced this.
I don't think they're obvious.
Mm-hmm. You've never experienced a guy staring at your feet?
No.
But have you experienced like glances, like side-eye glance?
Yeah. And like I've had my feet. I remember one night I was in a spot in a club. And
Okay.
I was in the club and I had took my heels off because no, I took my heels off to stand up in the couch because you know the heel will puncture the couch.
Yeah.
So I just took my heels off, stood up in the couch. I could stand up on the couch. And when I stood up in the couch, this guy literally grabbed my feet.
Grabbed him.
Like I was standing and he was like, what the fuck?
What was he trying to do with that?
He was just looking at them. He was just like, I guess he's like, oh, your feet mad nice.
Okay.
I'm like, okay. Do you have a fetish? Like, do you like feet?
Okay. Did you actually ask him that, or
No, I really did. I always do. Anytime I see that someone has interest in my feet, I ask them that question. Straight up. You have a foot fetish?
Yeah, I imagine the club would be a more likely place because people are drunk or whatever, high, drunk, all that great stuff. So probably more willing to stare or touch or whatever. Did you know that guy, or was
No, I didn't know him.
That's kind of crazy.
I didn't know him at all.
So you took your shoes off in the club.
Yes, I do.
There's gonna be guys that are into that though. I'm just not
You're
one of
just
those.
not I'm about to say.
I mean, that is vile. I mean, the club. I mean, of all places on earth.
I'm not standing on the floor though. I'm literally in the couch.
So wait. So I'm trying to envision it. You're sitting on the couch, and then you take your shoes off, and then you stand on the couch.
No, I was never sitting on the couch.
You
I'm
were,
in the club. You know
were
they have those little
standing.
sections. You know they have
I
the sections
know.
with the
I
cook,
know.
right? So I was standing up, but to stand up, you know, sometimes you have people that's sitting on the couch and then you stand up behind them in the couch. That's what I was doing.
But then,
So I was standing up and the guy was in front of me and I was standing up behind him in the couch.
and your feet never touch the floor.
No.
Okay.
No, it didn't.
I think logically speaking, at some point, your feet would probably touch the floor.
Why? Why can't I just sit back down
If
on the
you-
couch and put my shoe, or the person can put my shoe back on for me while I'm standing in the couch?
Did that happen?
Yes, literally.
While you're sitting, what type
I'm
of
like,
circus
yo, pass
act?
my shoe. I'm literally hands on the guy's shoulder. Yeah, put it in there. Put my shoe in. Yeah. That's how it went.
Alright.
I swear.
That's how it went, y'all.
And he was more than happy to pass me my shoes.
Okay, we got another one. I definitely agree with the sentiment that feet guys love women more than non-feet guys. That's worship right there.
Say it again.
I definitely agree with the sentiment that feet guys love women more than non-feet guys. That hasn't been your experience? The whole like worship and praise element of having a foot fetish? You don't think that causes feet guys to love women more?
I'm trying to think.
What? I
Yeah.
mean,
I'd say so.
yeah.
I'd
So
say
what is the difference in the experiences between feet guys and non-feet guys? Like how they talk or how they treat you? What has been the difference between the two?
I would say that like I really get praised as a goddess, but like in my real life, I'm just like regular.
Mm-hmm. But do you actually like that?
Yeah, I like the fact that I can like do both.
Mm-hmm.
Because like honestly, when I tell people in my real life what I do, and they get to understand like how my feet guys treat me and how they speak to me, they're like, oh my god, like whoa.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's nice to be able to turn it off and on.
Okay, but when you're in like a relationship or dating a guy, you wouldn't want him to call you goddess or something.
Hell no. I'm baby.
So that would be like a turn off. If a guy called you goddess,
There's no reason, like, let's be for real. No, like, come on, let's be for real. If I'm dating a guy, he's not calling me a goddess.
okay.
My beautiful queen, that's different. Like, but you're not about to use the word goddess. Only, like, come on.
So you think, so feet guys appreciate women more, but you don't want that level of appreciation when you're dating, essentially.
I do want that level of appreciation. I'm
said
just
you
saying
don't want
I've
somebody
never,
to call you
no, I've
goddess.
never, but no, being called a goddess doesn't really make me feel like that. Like that's not a different. It's just a different way of.
Mm,
I don't really care to be called goddess. They all treat me
mhm,
good all around
mhm,
in my personal life and in my feet community.
mhm. But you do like the guy you're dating. You want him to praise you, basically.
Yeah,
Why was there a pause?
it's just yeah. But I want to praise him too.
Yeah. Oh,
It
you
needs to
want
be a mutual praise.
mutual.
A mutual praise.
Hmm. Okay.
I want to make you feel good just like you make me feel
Oh, I guess since I've asked other foot models this, I guess I can ask you. I
good.
don't know if I have actually asked you this, but would you date a feet guy?
Yeah, you've asked me that.
I did.
Yeah. We've literally had a whole conversation about this.
We did.
We did.
I'm not gonna lie, all this stuff gets jumbled up.
We completely did. But I guess
All
we
this
can talk
stuff.
about it again.
I got a lot of content. I filmed a lot of
No,
content.
this is literally in one of our interviews that's posted.
Yeah.
Yeah, because someone asked me about it.
I filmed so much content. I just lose track. You know, I filmed like technically I filmed way more content than most other male creators. Mathematically,
How often do you shoot?
oh, I don't shoot often anymore. I used to
Okay.
do weekly. So that would be 45 minutes to an hour a week. And that lasted like over a year.
So what do you do now?
Honestly, I don't care enough to film every week. Well, it's not the fact that I don't care enough, but
I'm about to say, like, what do you mean you don't care?
no, I just think the content gets watered down if I film too often.
I can see that.
Like there's not enough feet topics to even be doing that. And people want the episode to at least start with like a feet topic or whatever. And it feels like it's more special if it's like once or twice a month rather than weekly.
Okay.
Feels more like an event instead of feeling like I'm just spamming you with feet
Feet. Hmm.
slop. So, because I went a month without uploading an episode, and then I uploaded the Nisha episode, which is the most recent episode. And honestly, my viewership didn't drop at all from a whole month without posting a new episode.
Really?
Yeah, but that's what I mean by I have so much content. I was posting clips the whole time, no full
No
episode,
full episode. Okay, got
but
you.
my numbers didn't drop at all because I
So you
have,
still kept them engaged though
yeah,
with the clips.
yeah, I have so many because my clips are like 1 minute long.
Hmm.
So 1 minute out of 45 minutes is nothing.
Nothing. Yeah,
So I can
that's
just,
pretty good though.
yeah, I can literally stretch one episode for,
You can even shoot twice a month and stretch it out.
yeah, and that's another part of it. It's just that's much more efficient than spamming episodes.
Yeah.
But yeah, actually, I think we got enough.
We always have enough.
Okay.
Yo, whatever.
I gotta watch this
dude.
back and figure out whether or not we gotta cut that part where you start doing porn in the middle of the episode. But you can tell the people where to find you.
You guys can follow me on Instagram at Ashanti Souls 2.0. Nah.
That's it?
Yeah, I don't really have to promote my Twitter like that.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
All right, that's the episode.